Hello, Saranghees. Welcome to Chasing K-Dramas, the podcast that dissects popular Korean dramas episode by episode. We dig into the characters, themes, and everything in between. I'm Chrissy Choi, and I'm here with my co-host.
Listen, we're still on our road to 10,000 Saranghees campaign because why? Chrissy wants to sell pictures of her feet. So,
It's disgusting. Absolutely not.
Why not?
That's disgusting.
You gotta get them, incentives.
Socks.
So,
I'm extra protected.
there's a lady who just made $5,000 on OnlyFans, and all she shows is her ankles in socks.
I'm good.
We're still on our road to 10,000 Saranghees. We're still on our road to 10,000 Saranghees campaign, so be sure to hit subscribe on the YouTube and tell all your friends and drama addicts about us. And we're on the road to 10,000 Saranghees because why? Chrissy got goals. The World Cup is over. The World Cup is over. I don't have to do the long one anymore. Listen, once all the African teams got out, I really quit paying attention to it. I wasn't paying attention to it beforehand because I didn't know we were even in it. But, so follow and leave us a review on the Apple and the Spotify's. And be sure to join our official fan club, Club Saranghees, on Substack, chasingkdramas.substack.com, where you can get bonus content and read our newsletter for $6 a month. Because what costs $6 a month? Nothing. Maybe the extra storage on your Google, but other than that, not a thing. Also, don't forget to call us on our Sarangee Hotline at 213-632-6865. True. And drop your questions and comments. Make sure you leave your social media handles and you might get featured on the show. Today's the last day to vote for our next drama chase, kicking off on September the 2nd. So polls close tonight at 11:59. Get your votes in. I don't want to have to call a judge to extend the voting time outside. If you still want to vote and you were still in line, don't leave the line.
11:59 PT, Pacific time.
If you are still in line, don't leave the line, okay? Your ballot can still be cast. Now, we're excited to have Rek Lee.
안녕하세요.
He's back
on the show. I don't know if this is a Oppa or Tongsang situation, but honestly,
He's a 동생. We're both 동생s. We're your 동생. You're our, you're the Nuna. You're our 언니.
I'm a real Ajuma situation.
No, it's okay. It's like a 3-year difference, I
I
think.
could be Nuna. I love being Nuna. I was Nuna to all of ATs. So if I could be Nuna to the whole band, I could be Nuna to y'all. Right. And so, because, this is a real Oni situation.
I know. We do. We call each other 언니, which makes... Naomi did point that out. Naomi Ko, who was on our podcast previously, she was like, technically, I'm not her 언니, but, whatever.
Yeah. But whenever we go out, she always pours the soju, so we keep it legit that way. And so, the Saranghees loved your last appearance for Dynamite Kiss. And so, we had to have you back on. So, how have you been? What's going on?
I've been great. I really enjoyed the last time I was here. And I'm really excited to be back for the finale of Glory.
We did it.
Yeon-jina! 잘한다! I'm on a show called Sugar on Apple TV. Also in a movie called Tuner.
Oh, nice. That's the one with Colin Farrell.
Sugar.
Yeah. Nice.
Go watch him. Yay! Also, shout out to this shirt.
It does say Jimjibang,
which I absolutely love. And for y'all that don't know,
can you see it? It's like so yellow.
It's so yellow. It's perfect.
I know. If we had a camera operator with us, we could zoom in.
We could zoom in.
Yeah.
But you can just take a picture of it like later, just like have him like looking like a real little kid.
It's actually relevant for this week's episode. Because there's a Jimjibang. Oh no, there's no Jimjibang scene in this one.
I was gonna
last
say.
episode.
Yeah, shout out my homegirl Katie. She made this. Her brand's called brand.
Oh.
And it's like this. She's doing like a Jimjibang inspired collection.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool. Can you
very
send
cute.
that? Oh, maybe we can.
I'm excited. Listen, I love Jimjibang. I was just at one in Houston last weekend, and then I couldn't go into when I was in Chicago. And then the weekend before, I went to the one in Dallas.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would have, if I'm on the road, because I was just telling Rek, I was like, I can only go to so many museums.
No, but that's really cute. Maybe we can maybe we could ask her to do like a CKD inspired one.
What sizes go up to?
I have no idea. But I will find out for you.
Thank you, friend.
Yes. I actually went recently with some of my homies, and I haven't seen their peepees in a long time, but that was fun. That was the fun experience. It's good.
One of my friends said this is a rite of passage to be friends with me. As everyone, I saw this online. It was just like, if you haven't seen your friend's boobs, are y'all really friends?
That is real loud.
And that's confirmation that no, you're not. So men love boobs so much. I just said it, and he honked outside. You see what I'm saying? So, the show, The Glory. What drew you to watch it?
Yes.
Was there like buzz about it, or you watched the first episode and you're like, I'm in?
I think there was buzz, but it's just, like I don't know if I can turn down a good revenge story.
Yeah. True.
I don't know what it is, but I see revenge and I'm intrigued immediately.
Is there something in the Korean heart that needs
I think
revenge?
so.
Yeah,
Y'all gotta write a lot of revenge stories.
We were colonized.
Right.
You
Listen,
know?
I am descended from...
Runs through our blood. I
Ma'am.
know, you too.
Right. So...
We were all colonized.
United in revenge.
But I think we've moved past... I think American black people have moved past
know.
revenge, and now we just want to be left alone.
I know.
And the problem is, because one of my homeboys was like, talking to this white dude, and he said the reason that white people can't leave black people alone is because they're worried that black people want revenge. And so that's why they pay so much attention to us and what we're doing, because they're worried one day we're going to go, and you're like, no, bro. We literally want to be left alone. You segregated us and still wouldn't leave us the hell alone.
I feel like we're not like that. We're kind of like, we're gonna beat you.
Because
we're gonna beat you down. We're gonna come with our electronics, our cars, our dramas.
Because you had your own country to rebuild. My ancestors were kidnapped and then were stuck. Where am I supposed to go to? Nigeria? I don't know them.
I think our revenge is just like all the other, all your children are gonna love K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah.
We're going up. Like,
Oh, maybe that's the revenge on the Ming
It is.
and the Japanese.
Well,
Everybody.
yeah.
Everybody
that slept on us.
Yeah.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Listen, we're here.
Hey,
Everyone
we taught
knows.
y'all how to fry chicken, so but we didn't do nothing.
You guys are fine. Yeah, you guys
came
taught
over
us
as
to make fried
GIs.
chicken.
It was like, hey,
Yes.
fry this chicken hard.
You like our horchata, our chicken.
Love your horchata. Y'all sell us all the hair. We can't be
do.
mad at
We do.
Kamsamnida. We
We're
can't
all
be
hanging
mad.
out. Speaking of, did you guys see BTS? They've removed from, they're not going to submit into the Grammys this year because the Grammys decided to create an entire category just for Asian music, Asian pop. And they're like, no, you're not going to pigeonhole us into this. So
It's the same way that...
I know.
It's the same thing the Country Music Awards did.
No.
To try to push out. So the young man... So,
Wait,
Old Town Road.
Don't tell me they created an entire,
So they
black
pushed.
category.
So they told him, because remember the young man that did Old Town Road.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. What's his name? Come on, guys.
You know his name?
Oh, my God. Old Town Road. You know.
Yeah.
We know the song.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah,
Lil Nas X.
How can we forget?
He even had Billy Ray Cyrus on the remix,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it was blowing up on all these country
Yeah,
stations.
yeah.
And then they found out he was black. And then they were like, oh, no, never mind. And even Billy Ray Cyrus were like,
Hey.
y'all can't, I'm on the remix, first of all. Second, y'all know this is a country song, and they edged him out. And then Beyonce came out with their whole country album, and they were trying to change the categories.
Listen.
But also, see, the Country Music Awards happens because they felt like they weren't being included into the regular genre of all the other types of music. But it's like, black people also invented country music too.
I know. It's crazy.
The
but
banjo's from Africa.
I know, but the crazy thing about BTS is they have the most popular album of this year.
That's
what
why
are we doing? I know.
They
I know.
created the category because it was like, wait, we can't let them.
I know. You don't want to dilute the
They're
pool.
having their Will Smith, Jazzy Jeff moment because they boycotted the Grammys.
Oh, did
way
they?
back?
Oh, yeah, because there wasn't a rap music category, was it? Why'd they boycott? I was a wee child. but yeah, that's why the Source Awards happen.
Yeah.
That's why the BET
I know, it's
Awards
nuts.
happen. Because it's like,
They just can't.
But anytime white people find out that they're going to lose,
Yeah.
they go, hold on. Let me give y'all that's the whole thing with the Latin Grammys, because remember that big Latin music explosion in the early 2000s?
Ricky Martin.
All of Ricky Martin and all that, and you're like, oh no, see, y'all got your own. Your Grammys. Go over there.
I don't know why we're talking about this, but
Because
that was really random that I brought it up.
Because it's
always
relevant to Korea.
Oh yeah, we're like, we want revenge.
Yes.
But I do love them. They're cute as buttons. When they came out in the World Cup, I was like, so I was always, you know,
There was a
EXO.
halftime show at the World. How was there a halftime? They
I
went
know.
for
Well,
90
that
minutes.
was a big kerfuffle. Like the Europeans did not like it. They were like, what the is
So
this?
wait, because I didn't watch it on the plane or something.
Yes. So Shakira performed.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Then the Muppets.
Madonna. The Muppets.
Who was there?
Kermit?
Everybody.
Everyone. What is it? The band. They were doing the
Electric
seventh,
Mayhem.
Yeah, seventh. What is it? The army. The
Seven
anthem
Nation
thing.
Army.
Yeah, Seven Nation Army. And then Dudamel, Gustavo Dudamel.
How many artists?
Yeah, he had an entire orchestra, and the cellos literally had Okay, so I play cello. This is super nerdy. I was watching that. It's like a marching band.
I lost my virginity to Yo-Yo Ma soundtrack.
That's a very slow roll.
Anyways, okay, so
It was Yo-Yo Ma and Bobby McFerrin.
That's
What?
hilarious.
Okay, so anyway,
That's very
It's the only album I had in reach.
I hear you.
put it into your CD.
Shake my head.
No, but the way they had their cellos, they like had them propped on their knees without the in pin. Because you know a cello you have to sit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah, and I was watching them, but
It's
they were
huge,
like,
yeah.
and I was like, Jesus Christ, I don't know how they're doing it because it's probably like heavy, or maybe they had it like.
I mean, I guess there's a little curved area in the middle where you can.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
It's like when you see somebody play the guitar and it's like laid down on their lap, and I was like, why have I not ever thought to kind of? Oh yeah.
It's a
Sometimes I watch some of them saga dramas, and I'm like, hey man,
I wish I learned the kayagum.
you mean to tell me this was the music?
Yeah. Bum, 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 yeah.
It's dang,
There was a girl at the Dodgers game, I think, where she played the
Yes.
anthem, but I was like, it's too much. Anyways,
I'm down for it. Okay, so which character did you immediately gravitate towards?
I love villains. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, of course.
And Yeon-jin.
Oh yeah.
I love her. But I gotta say, this drama came out. When did it come out? Like 5 years ago?
2001 or 2. Oh, sorry, 2002, 2003. Yeah, 2002 was part 1.
2002?
2022?
2012, right?
2022 was
Oh,
part
yeah.
1, and then 2023 was part 2.
Yeah. So, it was kind of a while ago since I've seen it, but
Yeah.
I just recently watched her, Youngjin, in
Royal
Royal
Nemesis?
Nemesis.
Yes.
We love Royal
And
Nemesis.
I'm like, she's so adorable in that,
Yeah.
and she's like, she's the protagonist, so you're rooting for her, and then, I'm hit back in glory, and I'm like, what the is going on?
I was watching both of them at the same time.
Yeah,
So
because
I'd
we
never
were,
seen the glory, and then we were doing Unnie's React. So on the weekends, we would record
About
a
Royal
reaction
Nemesis,
to
yeah.
Royal Nemesis.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? Shout out to her acting skills. They better be glad to be
Yeon-jin. We love you, Jen.
Telling you, if some of these Korean actors start learning English, you hoes are in trouble.
I know.
Y'all are in trouble. So, what was your biggest WTF moment
Yeah, in the series.
in the series?
Damn.
Oh,
Because honestly, I watched it a while ago. What I did was I watched one of those explainers.
Yeah.
So like an hour where they just kind of just break down
go
the
through
plot.
everything.
So it was a lot happened. I guess maybe the thing that made me the most upset was just that mom was just such a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Does that
Yeah.
count as a WTF? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just her whole, just
The
whatever
whole-
she was doing.
Because it's like it's not unrealistic.
Yeah, it's not.
There are parents like that all over the world.
I know.
And it's like there are people who pray and pray and pray and beg for children.
I know.
And then you have one, and it's like you can't get past yourself.
I know.
Damn.
It's very interesting.
In today's Drama Chase, we're going to be talking about the final episode of The Glory.
Wow.
Quick recap. Yeo-jeong confesses that he knew Dong-eun was planning to use him the entire time they've known each other. Match made in heaven, guys, okay? From there, the dominoes fall fast. Hye-jeong taking Dong-eun's suggestion, swaps out Jae-joon's glaucoma medication, and takes her own revenge. Yeon-jin gets arrested at Siesta with the murder weapon planted right where the cops can find it. Yeon-jin's mom goes down for Hyun-nam's husband. We also get the truth about who really killed Myeong-oh. Dun, dun, dun. Jae-joon crashes his car after Hye-jeong's eye drop switch. Bo-young serves Yeon-jin divorce papers in prison, then handles Jae-joon himself before disappearing to the UK with Yesor. Dong-eun goes to the same rooftop where So-hee died and tries to leave Yeo-jeong and everyone behind. But what stops her and what she chooses to do next is the ending we didn't see coming. So good. This episode is so freaking good.
This is what we should have gotten with Marry My Husband.
I think this one is the best finale that I've ever watched in any drama. I'm not even kidding. Like any drama, American, Taiwan, I don't know, I'm just making it up, but like any, like genuinely, like it is so freaking good. It's masterful the way they just like tied everything together. And then you leave like questioning and wondering still. You know what I mean?
And that's why an American audience is like a season 2 and Korea's like, no.
I mean,
calm down.
We could talk about the ending. It felt like, I mean, if they want to, they can, but
it's very rare to see a cliffhanger in a Korean drama.
Like this,
Korean drama just like, and we button this up, and we put a bow on this, and we put a bow on this. And
it's like, we have kids now.
We got
Let's
kids
hold hands.
Because I'm telling you, I was like, oh, we're not going to jump 3 years in the future where they're married.
Thank God.
Oh, like, we didn't do that.
Could you imagine?
And it was so jarring for the entire thing. Like, it would have gone completely against the entire tone of the show, where all of a sudden she's wearing pink and they're married.
And they're married with a kid. They're just like,
pink.
Yeah, she's just like, oh my God. And now they're running through a park and then they're teaching the baby paduk. Like, if I would have. You see what I'm saying? Like, we would all went, wait, what are the. They'd have to change literally the color correction on the show would have messed up.
I know.
Because the tone would have changed.
Yeah. Okay, so the opening scene. So you like Yeo-jeong. Okay, so the last episode, you see Dong-eun discovering that Yeo-jeong knew everything about her the entire time, right?
Because he is the guardian.
Yeah, he's like the little guardian angel.
For So-hee's mom. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's guardian angel for everyone.
Question.
Yes.
Why does So-hee's mom need a guardian? She's a grown adult.
I don't know. I'm assuming when this accident had happened, so like this kind of goes back to how this got all set up, right? So when So-hee's dead body comes to the hospital, right? It was Yeo-jeong's dad who protected the body, right? So he was the one who met So-hee's mom, okay?
Right.
So I think probably I'm assuming So-hee's mom went through a lot of stuff in that time. So maybe she was hospitalized, you know. I can see her like
decisions.
I go like, you know, passing out. So that's what I think. And I think Yeo-jeong decided because he saw that his father was protecting So-hee's body that he felt like he needed to, you know, take responsibility.
Which
that's
is what I thought. But then he goes, oh, I followed you one day and then, I figured out what you was doing. And I'm like, that makes less sense than him just going, my daddy did it, so I did it.
Right. So yes, it's like set up where he knew, but the way they met was fate. Like, you remember how he was like
in the hospital
for like beating someone up and he was passed out and she was also.
Because we assume he got in this fight because it was after his daddy died.
Yeah. So out of anger, right?
Right.
And
so instead of him punching a wall, he punched a person.
Right. So I think that is fate for them to meet. And he also says, he's like, oh, like, I realized it was you. Like, I realized you knew her because after I saw you, met you, and I saw your scars, you went to So-hee's body at the morgue, and I saw you do that. And then it was from there, like, I looked at the records, you guys had the same birth date, and I figured you were her friend. And then, you know, she went back, and then she learned, right? And then...
because then she finds out, she Googles him, like, oh, his parents own a hospital. Also, to own a hospital?
Yeah, in Korea, yeah.
Bitch, anywhere.
Yeah.
Do you know how much money you have to have?
I know.
To start the process of owning a hospital.
Yeah.
You have to be chebo liquid.
Then you can see, this is so funny because like Dong-eun is like watching him, like eating her kimbap, and he's like sees her reflection in the window. I was like,
eating that kimbap like a burrito is always going to take me out.
I'm telling you, that's what I used to do in Korea.
I'm not saying you didn't do it. I'm just saying the pieces are so big.
I know. They're so delicious. I love kimbap. Oh, so good. I feel like that's how they should sell it in America, but they have the little
the trays
I
because we
know.
have
Well,
to be
they-
able to see it.
They have that like trendy like push pop sushi thing, which is
Oh.
kind of like
Push
you know.
pop sushi. That sounds interesting.
Like a Flintstones?
Like
yeah,
the ice cream.
like literally, yeah.
Watch your hands.
It's
I
like
know.
it's like
no,
a,
but that's what you have to do. But that's what you used to do with the push pop. You had to like pull
I think
it
you
up.
pushed it the wrong way. Mine went, well, you're not wrong.
Actually, no, it's this.
No, it's this. Because you got to push the stick up. No, it's this.
Yeah, it's that. Oh, and then you know that period when she leaves him? You remember? So she was planning to, he was coaching her. And then there was that period where she basically says, I no longer need, we're not going to hang out anymore, right? And he was
Yeah.
really upset. So she asks him, she's like, if you were going to use me, why did you stop using me at that point? And Dong-eun says it's because she felt guilty. She's like, I found out through So-hee's mom all this information about you, and I felt like it wasn't right for me to use you because you were clearly going through stuff
I like
too.
she had a bar right there. She was like, I realize I'm not the only victim that matters.
Yeah,
And I think I teared up a little bit.
I know.
Like I haven't watched. There's like that's like the opening scene.
Yeah.
I haven't watched this drama in so long. I watched that part. I hear that line, and I start tearing up a little bit.
I know. She
It was
thought she was
nice.
the only person, but I feel like that was when, for the first time, I think she was so clouded by this revenge because she went through something so difficult that it was like the first time she realized, oh, it's like I have to have empathy. Like she had empathy for the
Right.
first time. They allowed her to open her eyes, and it was through him. You
Because,
know?
yeah, it was just very, like, just kind of laser focused on
Who can I use to
who can I use to help me do this? And it's kind of like the most like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, let me go on about my business.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you're like, oh, I haven't heard. It's like when you start talking to somebody, like, oh, I haven't heard from them. And you're just like, people always go, well, if they want to, they will. And sometimes it's like people also have other stuff going on in their lives.
Yep.
Yeah, and we don't
So
think
it's just
about
like,
that. Yeah.
it's when you think about, well, I didn't hear from this person and they must not care. And it's like, no, they have other stuff going on. And I
Yeah.
think sometimes we're like, we don't, because we're, especially now it's all these sound bites on the internet.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, oh, if he wants to, he will. And it's like, yeah, but also something could have happened.
I know.
But that also lets you, like, it gives you insight as to who she is, because it's like she's not so laser focused that she doesn't care about other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but it also falls back into Toyoung saying to her, "You're not going hard enough."
Yeah.
And she can't go hard enough
Because at the core, she's a good person.
Because at the core, she's a good person. And so Hyun-nam's daughter kept saying, "You're nice." She's like, "I'm not."
She is.
But I also think she had to believe she wasn't nice,
Yeah.
because for you to do all of these
Yep.
things, you can't think that you're like, "Oh, I'm a great person," because that makes you nuts.
Yeah. And then this is the important part too. He says, don't leave me. He basically is like, don't leave me going forward. Use me. But if you leave me, I'll know that it's for love. Okay.
What a setup!
I know.
What a dirty trick!
So she's like, fine.
Don't
I
leave me,
agree.
but if you do leave me, I know it's because you love me.
Yeah, you can help me. You can help me until the end, right? Okay. So then,
He also
man,
says, I'll serve you to the end.
huh?
He also says, I'll serve,
you to the end.
I'm-
Yeah, the
I was like,
executioner, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever had an executioner before?
No. Girl,
it's-
I'm not that smart. I can't wield a man like that.
No. You don't. They come to you with that.
No, I mean, no. Thomas, Thomas is my executioner.
Could you look at Thomas and look at a dude and go him, and Thomas will jump on him?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, Thomas fight like that?
I don't think he'll jump on anyone.
Yeah, my ex would do it.
Yeah.
But also, but he also, that's how he grew up. And so if you really have a true executioner, you have to go, oh, I have to, one, you don't want to send a person to jail. But two,
Just no. We do not need to do that.
what are you talking about? If you have to wield them, you can't just be throwing around this, like, you can't just be letting anybody just act a fool like that, right?
Oh,
If
yeah, you can like tell them firmly.
Yeah, if you have a real executioner on the squad,
Yeah.
executioner. Think of it like there's a sharpshooter, and then there's just open fire.
I think I'm more of the executioner, meaning like, if something happened to my friend, if someone was being mean to my friend, I would always speak up and be like, you need to stop doing that to her.
Yeah,
I'd be like, you need to watch it. Yeah.
Right. Like that's a real. It's
that's
like
me.
It's a
That's
very
my first-
enforcer mindset.
Yes,
It's just like
yes.
something happened. Go get. You know who to call. It's like
Yeah.
you have your homegirl to talk you out of something, and then your homegirl to confirm that what the dirt you're about to do is absolutely okay to do.
Okay.
Because you know which friend to call. It's the same concept. If you got if you got a real hitter on the squad, you know I cannot. It's like I cannot call Christina and tell her about this man because she's gonna hate him, and she's gonna hate him forever.
that's me, sis. I am very.
Oh, I'm gonna hate him forever. And
Okay.
I'm gonna remind you that.
Okay, so next scene. Hye-jeong gets revenge on Jae-joon, okay? So this scene made me laugh. So
acting.
Dong-eun comes to visit poor Hye-jeong. At this point, Hye-jeong is, she has no
Crazy.
voice.
I did not think about. I can say when this scene third happened, I thought she was going to die.
Yeah, you didn't think that yet.
And then now that she's made it, I was like, I didn't even think about her vocal cords.
I know.
being
She
affected.
sounds like a seal. She's like,
She's going through it, but she should stop.
She's like, that acting, the grunting.
Amazing.
Like,
Yeah.
I promise you, she had to work with somebody to get that right. Otherwise, she had to work. Otherwise, she would sound crazy. Also, people don't know how delicate
your vocal
the
cords
vocal cords
Of
are.
course.
People truly have no idea
Oh, man.
how delicate the vocal cords are.
That scene was so brutal, but this poor girl sees her and she's freaking out because I would too. Dong-eun is at this point.
Because she probably think that, because everybody's like, she probably think that Dong-eun set her up.
Yes and no. I think it's more like anger because I think she's truly alone. Like Hye-jeong is now truly alone
Yes.
too, and I think there's a lot of resentment, and so she's scared. I think she's scared
Because
that
she doesn't
Dong-eun's
know what
gonna
Dong-eun's
do
gonna do to her.
something.
Yeah.
So basically, Dong-eun's like, "Hey, by the way, thank you so much for taking care of Sara because I have time on my hands, so
Crazy.
I'm here to help you." Do you want to get revenge on Jae-joon?
But remember, she said she wanted revenge because the bullies forgot about her.
Yes. For 18 years.
So
they
you did
forgot.
this to me and then kept moving through your life. And that's what I think about sometimes when people do ugly stuff to you. You're like, oh, you did this to me and then went on about your day.
Yeah.
Like people who rob people, I'm like, you woke up and got dressed to go rob somebody.
Yes.
It's the same kind of
know.
concept. You woke up, got dressed to go, you took a shower and
I
picked out
know.
drawers to go stand in the alley and steal somebody's purse. That's crazy. It's the same concept.
Yeah, I know.
But this is the shift. This is one of the plot twists, but I did not see coming, because she goes to her and goes, listen, Jae-joon's got glaucoma, which I don't think we knew he had glaucoma.
We did in the last episode.
Oh,
because
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah, with the
visits
drops.
Yeo-jeong. Yeah.
But also glaucoma and color blindness. There's a lot going on with this
bless
man's
him.
eyeballs. A
God
lot going on with eyeballs. And she goes, listen, here's some liquid and some syringe, right? The steroid, you going to mess his eyes up. You're going to make the man blind now. So he can't see no redheads. He can't see no Anna Green Gable. He can't see nobody else.
Yeah.
So do you want me to help you or not? And so now she's coming in to help Hye-jeong get her revenge.
Yes.
Which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you would have thought that she would have seen Hye-jeong just like she saw the other bullies. But I think she's kind of always, I don't think the audience would have wanted to see Dong-eun take out any revenge on Hye-jeong, because they kept saying to Hye-jeong, if it wasn't Dong-eun, it would have been you. If it wasn't Dong-eun, it would have been you. Yeah, she's also still getting bullied as a grown-up.
And I think, like she said, she was like, I was going to take care of Sara, but clearly, like, this she didn't expect, right? Dong-eun did not expect Sara to stab her and her Hye-jeong to lose her vocal cords forever. So I think that part, like, Sara and Hye-jeong took care of each other. So that
Yes.
canceled out, right? So she's like, okay, so now I'm going to use you as a tool to get to Jae-joon now, So that's brilliant. She was like, because you remember she said, she's like, I'm never going to do anything. And I think at this point, she's already departed with Hyun-nam. They've said their farewells, right? So she has no one, right? And her friends Hong-hee's not there either. So now it's officially like, that's the last loose end is Jae-joon. So she's going to ask Hye-jeong. She's helping Hye-jeong, but she's also using Hye-jeong.
There
Yeah,
ain't no quick deliveries on this.
Yeah.
I think the crazy thing is that her whole like revenge plot and kind of getting everyone to just cancel each other out.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't have happened unless these people were pieces of shit.
I know, yeah.
Like, I kept thinking about, a little part of me was like, as much as they bullied her, like if we look at the totality of everything that followed and the punishment they got, does it even out? And then I was like, it doesn't matter because they end up doing the punishment to each other.
Yeah.
They're killing
You know
each
what I
other.
mean?
Yep,
So
yep.
at the end, it always evens out because they're such pieces of shit at the core. They start turning on each other. And the whole plot wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, it would have they would have brought each other down.
Yeah.
They would have like done it to each other. They would have torn each other into pieces. And, you know, because like you're saying, they're just at the core, just bad people. So she leaves her the choice, right, to get back at Jae-joon. So she goes. So Hye-jeong goes to Jae-joon's apartment.
Her putting that code in.
I know. And then he's like taking care of the dog, and he's like,
because at first I thought it was Yeon-jin. I thought it was Yeon-jin trying to get in.
Yes, I did too, actually. Yeah. But I mean, it makes sense that it was,
It also makes sense that he was like, let me go ahead and change his code so these bitches can get in my house. Hold on one
These crazy
second.
women, these
I
nutso
disrespected
women.
all of these girls. Let me go ahead and get.
I know. And then he opens the door, and he's being so mean to her.
So
like he
ugly.
did not need to be this mean because
But he's always been that mean.
I know. But this is the thing. Hye-jeong, there was a moment, a flash in her face where you can see like she's kind of like, she's in the bathroom and she's like, should I do it? Should I not? But then he f***ing comes in and he's just like, hey, tell him I gotta go shower. Do you need 10 minutes, 20 minutes?
Clap
like
since you can't talk. Yeah.
And that's what.
Yeah, it's like, you know, she has a moment of hesitation.
Yeah.
If he didn't come in and be a dick. Then he could have saved himself.
Yep.
But it's like they just keep getting in their own way.
It reminds me like when I worked at that power company, we all found out one day that turning somebody's lights back on and processing the payment, those two systems weren't connected.
Okay.
So you could turn somebody's lights back on without them making a payment. Because you didn't need payment on confirmation to turn the lights back on.
Okay.
And so sometimes people would call in and you just would hear their story and you'd be like, ma'am, don't worry about it. And you could just turn their lights back on. And so this guy called in, was an older man, and he was telling me, and I was like, okay. And I was like, I was going to turn his lights back on. And then he started talking to me, and I was like, okay, sir, we'll figure this out. And then he started talking to me real ugly. And I was like, and your ass can stay in the dark.
Wow.
You can stay in the dark. I was going to turn his
never
lights
know.
back.
Be a nice person.
You just never know. I was going to turn his lights back on. Just like she wasn't going to turn his lights out.
I know.
You came in your bathroom talking about calling me a steal, all this other stuff. About clap once, clap twice.
Crazy.
No, the lights out. Yes.
And then, of course, so she does it right. She looks so happy doing it too. That like, gleeful like look.
Shaking it up.
Her shaking it because I was like, wait, don't squeeze it all out. Don't squeeze it all out. But it was like, nah, concentrate that hoe. Get it. Give it.
Oh, man.
Pure. Oh, it was great. But the acting.
Oh, my God. Her. Yeah.
Girl.
And then you know what also made me laugh were the subtitles on the side. And at one point they were saying like, you f***ing bitch. They're writing it in Korean. And I was like cackling. I was cackling.
Because I looked up and I realized I was like, oh, these captions aren't for me. These captions are
in Korean for people.
To caption her. Girl.
Oh, man. Okay. So then, and then really quickly, Detective Ajashi dies.
Let me tell you something.
Oh.
When I'm telling you, when he came in, old boy had the hammer, other dude had the crowbar, and he came in talking crazy. I was like, uh-oh, you in trouble. As soon as he slapped old boy, I was like, oh, the man dim is dead.
I know.
It is over for Detective Ajushi. And that man said to him, it's easy to dig a hole.
I know.
It's easy to dig a hole.
And it's the line he said to when they were killing Myeong-oh, remember? When they were like...
getting rid of the body.
Yeah, getting rid of the body on a rainy day, gets rid of the evidence, all of that. So he said the exact same line, and and he goes down.
I can tell you it's because when he first got hit in the head, he was like shocked. And the man was like, why are you? He was looking at him like, why are you confused about the situation? Because all he could have done is just come in and been like, because you didn't he didn't check the room. Because if he caught the vibe and they're breaking in there, it could have just been, hey, they got it's about to go down. Let me go ahead and open the safe for you.
Yeah, like you're getting robbed by like these crazy people.
They already
They're
have
murderers.
They're peeling the safe back, and it was like, but if you can't catch a vibe,
lack of nunchi.
Lack of
there's no nunchi.
There was no nunchi. But the thing is, once he,
you know what? I guess these villains have zero nunchi. All of
they
them.
don't need no nunchi. They didn't need no nunchi. They never needed it. Once I was like, you can't slap a man in the face holding a hammer.
No way.
What's wrong with you? You don't have a weapon on you, dog. Also, you hit the man with a chair 5 episodes ago, bro. You was not gonna make it out alive.
Okay. So
anyway,
the next scene Yeon-jin gets arrested.
Girl.
Okay. This scene was haunting. She's sitting there and she's completely out of it, okay? And she's humming that song. Remember in the beginning of the episode, that Korean song, the K-pop, that song, Chaeyeon. Do you know Chaeyeon, the singer? Duriso? You know, na, 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 na.
You know, okay. I don't know.
No, I know. I wonder if he knew. Okay. Very popular song in like 2000 when we were in high school. It was great. She's lovely. So she's humming that song. She's staring at the name tag. Okay. So she's kind of, I don't know, she's lost her marbles at this point. She looks broken, depressed, all of that. Then she gets a text. Okay. And the text is a video of the murder weapon at Siesta. She proceeds to go to Siesta, which I'm like, why would you go inside if there are cops outside?
Yeah, the cops didn't just show up.
Right.
The cops didn't just show up because they were all luminoled out.
Yeah.
It was full of cops.
I know.
When she came in.
I know. Like, come on. Like, this part, I was like, come on. Like,
also, the cinematography with the blue light and all of that, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Also, I'm offended. You know what? If anyone knows how to get blood out of anything, it's a woman. And I am so tired of seeing things with women in them. And I'm just like, oh, you think luminol would have caught? All right.
So she gets arrested right away because she's in the freaking murder. Like, come on. How stupid can you be?
I think she's just out of it. I think it's the noon, like a noon chick. Second, she's so cocky that it's just like, I busted in here, but that doesn't mean I did it.
Or I think she's like fearful at this point, whereas maybe the fear was blinding her, like her judgment, clouding everything. Yeah, so
I still got time to cover this up or whatever.
Yeah, she thought that she could. So.
But once the police show up, ma'am, it's just covered.
So she gets arrested.
They got paper shoes on.
And then she calls the number, the anonymous number, and clearly it's Dong-eun from the corner watching. And then she throws the phone away, and that's how she gets locked up. Which is great. So then,
girl, Jae-joon cannot get his ass whooped enough.
So Jae-joon shows up to Yeo's school.
Oh my God, this part was so funny.
Just yelling at a random child. I'm your father. And this woman standing there going, that's not your daughter.
No, but
she gone.
No, but it's not even just, I'm not your father. It's like, I'm not your uncle, actually. I'm your father. I'll prove everything. I'll show you later. And then everyone's like, what?
What? And then she's like, I got your stocks. I got your Samsung stocks.
And the way the kid looks at him like
what the actual fucking, the moms are like, 아저씨, that's not Yeol. Yeol went abroad. Like, she left the country.
And then screams on them.
He's like, why do you tell me that? We don't know you.
Like, what are you talking
Those
about?
women are so fearful. It's so, because it's like, I cannot imagine these women are like sitting there. I was just like, because I'm trying to, like, I feel like I love the idea of like if Chrissy was sitting there and be like, who are you yelling at? Who are you?
And these are like rich samoniems, right? Rich ladies with kids. Like, I'd be like, get the fuck away from
security.
I love that actor so much.
Oh, yeah.
After this
Park
drama, anything he's in, I watch it.
Squid Game. Did you watch Squid Game too? Yeah.
He plays a trans.
Trans person.
Also, this haircut, is it a wig? You think they cut his hair like that?
I think he's.
How you even build that hair though? Like, that's some old school. That puts me in the mind of like old school 90s kind of mullet. The layers you had to cut.
I know.
Because somehow he has a bang.
I know.
But then it's in the back here. It was giving me 90s salt and pepper kind of situation. Where it's just like, it's this haircut, but then it's long in the back. But then somehow there's a swoop in the front. Oh yeah, we used to have a lot of architecture going on. So I could not. So he gets this phone call, right?
Yes.
And he calls Dong-eun and he was yelling at her.
Right, because he couldn't get in touch with Hye-jeong, right?
Because not only could he not get in touch with Hye-jeong, Hye-jeong's number said this number don't even work.
Yeah, he.
And they don't. Cause you remember back in the day calling a number and it's like this number is no longer working. You're like, not a new number.
A new number.
People used to get new numbers all the time.
You know, I have my same phone number since middle school. Yeah, I've kept it.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
When he finds out that Yeso is his daughter, there is a side of him that you see that's a little different. Like, oh, like this. Like, he wants to get to know his daughter and care for her.
Yeah.
But because he buys all the stuff for the house, he's like he gets all of these things for her.
What
paternal side.
Do y'all think he would have made a good dad?
Actually, I do.
I think he would have been a good father to Yeso.
Yeah.
I think he would have been a nightmare for everyone around.
I think he would have been one of those like lunatic dads that like beat up. Like if Yeso had a boyfriend, I think like, oh boy.
Oh, Yeso at a
mean?
soccer game. If any kid bumped into her, he's fighting that parent. He's grabbing that kid.
Yeah.
Like everyone around her would have been terrorized.
And then she would have been a kind of a bully. She probably would have grown up as a bully seeing him.
I think she would have been so upset by him embarrassing her on a regular basis.
Because she would go the complete opposite.
They would go the complete opposite, and they would by the time she was a teenager, they'd have a bad relationship.
But to your point, though, I think Jae-joon is from the very beginning. You see him; he's very wealthy, but in the beginning episodes, his parents are never around. They're always traveling.
And even when he was a kid, his parents weren't there.
So I think he's always like lacked love from his parents, and he always seeked it outwardly. And even with like Yeon-jin, because he probably felt like Yeon-jin was a kindred spirit, because Yeon-jin had that. She had her mom, but her mom was kind of like crazy. Yeah. So I think he wanted love from Yeon-jin. Yeon-jin never gave it to him. So I think he's like very desperate and hungry to have that. So I think with Yeso, he would have probably been like this is I can give her the love like I didn't have.
Which is interesting because if he wasn't out here paying for affection, he probably could have just met a woman.
I know he could have. I mean,
he could have had
Hye-jeong.
He could have left Yeso. He could have left Yeon-jin alone. Yeah. He could have stopped dealing with these redheaded women who he can't see their hair, and would have just found just a regular, boring. There's plenty of women who would have married a crazy rich man so they never have to work.
I know. I bet he's one of those people though. It's hard for him to like accept love. Like he couldn't, like he didn't want Hye-jeong's love because Hye-jeong genuinely like loved him. I think she was obsessed with him, but he just again he's outwardly seeking something he can never have.
He wants what he wants because he can't get the affection from his parents. Yeah. But it's like I also get confused. It's like it's parents who are gone like that all the time. Yeah. It's like you bring the kid. Even if you have a nanny, bring the kid. Like, I don't understand the idea of, like, having a kid and then leaving them at home all the time and going to travel.
So, basically, Dong-eun tells him to meet her because so he calls Hye-jeong first. He doesn't pick up, but he calls Dong-eun right away because he knows Dong-eun is behind this. And he's just basically like, I'm going to, like, kill you, bitch. Like, come meet me. So, she's like, sure, come meet me here. So, she leads him to
Building B.
He's looking, but obviously he's like, and like he's putting all these eye drops in, and he's like slowly blinding him. And then out of freaking nowhere, this I screamed. Like when I first watched it, I
yelled at my house. I was
idea.
like, I yelled at my house, but then I realized that there was no white truck of doom in this drama.
So I wanted to say this. The white truck of doom appears. I feel like this is the first real K-drama trope that we see in this like entire series. Because it's so like not tropey at all because it doesn't need tropes. But they added it in and then we see him. I mean, we don't see him.
We don't.
We all assume that he's dead, okay? Because that was a very aggressive...
Also, this is the first time we've seen a cement mixer white truck of doom. You know how heavy, people don't realize how heavy a cement truck is?
Yeah.
Because it's full of fucking cement. Like, you never think about how heavy a cement truck is. They're getting hit by one of those, obliterated.
Yeah. Okay, so then Dong-eun gets called into the police station, okay?
I loved this.
Well, at first I was kind of annoyed.
Oh, I was very annoyed.
Because this ajushi, she's just like, asking all these questions like, so we found out that Yeon-jin's mom killed Hyun-nam's husband. And then we dug around Hyun-nam's husband. And then we saw that you were in contact with Hyun-nam's wife. Did you orchestrate this? And she's like, did I do anything illegal? Like, what are we doing here? She said,
know something about me? I got friends. And I know people. Yeah. So I might have known Hyun-nam's husband. I might have known Hyun-nam, but that doesn't mean anything. What I do was illegal.
Yeah. So this annoyed me because I'm like, what is this man doing?
But why are you checking on me?
I know. She's like, you got to check on Yeon-jin's mom, right? Then we see Yeon-jin's mom acting like a lunatic in front of Hyun-nam's house. Then she gets arrested, thank God. And then
that's whose door she was banging on.
Yeah, she was banging on Hyun-nam's door. And then then the police, the detective ajushi tells Dong-eun, she's been arrested. And you can see, like, You can see Dong-eun, like she was so
Because she was like,
she was
what's her-
tense.
what is it, writhing her hands?
Yeah, she was doing this, and then it's like at this point she's arrested, so she's like, oh my god, it's done, she's taken care
Because
of.
Yeon-jin's been arrested.
Yeah,
Yeon-jin's
yeah.
mama's been arrested. Yeon-nam's husband is dead.
Yeah. So
Sara's in jail.
Sara's in jail.
Hye-jeong can't talk.
And then she's, did something to Jae-joon.
And now Jae-joon met the white truck of doom.
Yes. So
That should be one of our stickers on the sticker
White
pack.
truck of
White
doom.
truck of doom.
Yes.
We need makjang and we need white truck of doom on the
Yes.
sticker pack.
So that's when the detective goes, is this the last of your plans? I think you're the mastermind behind everything.
Now, what made him think that?
And then she goes, thank you so much for listening to me, right? She's like, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. And then he goes, thank God he redeems himself. He goes, of course, he should have listened. I should have done this, or even if it's 18 years too late or something. So,
And then he goes, I'm not going to look into this
yes.
any further.
He's like, I'm busy.
And then he just got up and was like, I'm not going to look into this.
I know.
Enjoy your evening.
I know. And then she just like the look of relief she has, and just the fact that he's apologizing, right? I mean, he wasn't
no adult has ever
I know.
apologized to her. No adult has ever taken responsibility and said, I did not help you. I am sorry. I should have listened to you.
Okay.
Closure.
So then Do-young, Do-young goes to prison to see Yeon-jin, and he serves her divorce papers.
Let me say
Ice
something.
cold. I love it.
I don't know what it is about this episode, but he was looking real good in this episode.
Oh my, he's so attractive.
Let me learn.
He's not even sexy.
This
He
dude
is
ain't gonna
so
work
hot.
for Korean because I'm really trying to figure this out.
I mean, he is such a, oh God,
He's a
silent,
man.
deadly.
That's the thing. What did I tell you? We ain't making men like this no more. We ain't making no more.
We just want a silent man, you
Bro,
know?
silent. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know
He's
about that part.
silent. He's just,
Because he do real business. He
I
got real
know.
cash. Man,
I
out here
know.
making real money. I don't be talking all the time. That's what I said. We ain't making men like this anymore. What I tell you about Morris Chestnut? The factory
I know.
closed.
You really like Morris Chestnut.
No, I'm not saying about like Mark. I'm talking about men like that. We not making them no more. Ain't no men like that being born in 1994. No.
Honestly, I thought just the way he left the jail cell, I was like, damn.
He
Ice
said, get
cold.
yourself a good lawyer.
That was
Listen,
kind of sexy. I was
because
like,
he
is
comes in,
sexy.
Yeah.
gives her the divorce papers, and
She's like, 오빠, you're so cruel. 진짜 잔인하다, 오빠. She says, you're really like, 잔인한 거는 like, it's not even cruel. It's like, you're kind of like violent. Like it's it's really aggressive what you're doing,
when was he supposed to do it? No, she says him doing it in person was cruel.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have to show up.
He didn't. So then she's like, where are you going to go? I can't follow you anywhere. He's like, I'm going to the UK because Yesodi likes soccer. Okay. She likes football. She likes 축구. Okay. And then.
will you deliver my letters to her?
Yeah.
And he was like, live a good life.
Best part.
Like, see ya.
He says 건강 챙겨.
Oh, yeah, take care of your health.
Take care of your health.
Yeah.
Ice cold. Ice cold. Damn.
She better have a memory because she ain't going to see her mama ever again.
Oh, God.
Also, for 2 murders, she's never getting out.
No,
Do they have the
no.
death penalty in Korea?
I think they do.
Yeah, they do.
They do. I think
Yeah.
that's what the doesn't the killer Ajashi get that?
Ah, yeah.
He gets a death
But
sentence.
do they sit on death row as long as they do here? Because it seems in America you sit on death row for 20 years.
I'm not sure, but I think they do have it. I feel like she is the perfect candidate to.
Well, even
get
though
it.
when women get death row, I think they don't kill women not as many women are on death row as men.
That makes sense.
It's a crueler sentence,
Yeah.
to be honest.
The death
To
penalty?
be kept on death row for 20 years versus dying that year.
Yeah, because what they used to do is like, all right, you got 2 weeks, Playboy, we're gonna hang you. You're like, wait,
No,
what? I
let
just
them
got
suffer.
here.
Let them suffer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want them to suffer.
I think solitary confinement is worse than being put
Yes,
to
of
death.
course. It's kind of messing with
Yeah.
their brain.
Humans
Okay.
need social interaction.
Of
Right.
course. Okay, so then Do-young goes back to the 편의점 where he's hanging out with Do-young, with Dong-eun. And he eats the, what is it, the 삼각 kimbap, the
Onigiri.
triangle kimbap, okay?
Yeah.
But it's so funny because
Yeah.
you
But-
see him unwrapping it like it's like Now I know
He's
this
never
man
eaten
in
it.
real
This-
life.
he's the- yeah.
This man in real life has probably eaten one before. The way he unwraps it, you'd have thought that he got like a new. It was like
I know.
Truly, what I
It was
say.
his first time.
Monkey with a math book. He didn't know what to do. He was
It's
like,
actually kind of hard when you first do it.
I know. I've tried to do it, and then that was
you gotta follow those arrows. If
No,
you don't
but
follow
wait.
the arrows,
and it was wrapped all loose and shit. I was like, what?
Go ahead.
Wait, but what? Why did he eat it with both hands? Like a cute, like a, he was like this.
Yeah.
Because it's his first time eating it. Because he told Dong-eun, he was like,
I'm not
I don't
eating
eat
this.
that. He's like, I don't eat carbs. That's what he said in their first meeting.
Oh,
He's
okay,
like,
so that's what.
so he's like eating it because he's remembering her. He's thinking about her. So
Oh.
this is why I'm like, I think he liked her.
Of course he liked her.
Of course he liked her.
Oh.
Of course he liked her.
Well, I guess he liked her.
But it would be. But I'm saying,
Oh
like,
man. So okay, sorry.
I think it would be really. Go ahead. Go.
we wanted her to get with him.
No. You wanted her to get with him.
Yes.
I wanted her to hook up with him.
Okay, I wanted It wouldn't
him.
have made any
like
sense.
as a
but
part
yeah.
of the revenge.
Yeah. Because Yeon-jin was a truly snap.
Oh,
but
yeah.
if she hooks up with him, then Yeon-jin would. I thought it was gonna go. She hooks up with the husband, right? And then Yeon-jin comes after her to try to kill her, and then that's how she gets Yeon-jin locked up. Is on attempted murder. That's because I thought they would end up back on the roof as like I don't know, like a marry my husband kind of showdown.
But that's a little too makjangi. You know what I mean? It's a little too.
But also, it's a little too hands-on because if that's the whole point of the
Yeah,
whole point
yeah,
is
yeah.
they'll destroy themselves.
Yeah.
And I want Yeon-jin left with nothing.
Yeah.
Once I found out the plan was I want everyone to abandon her so she's by herself like I was, then it's like,
Wow.
oh, then she can't sleep with the husband or do nothing with the husband
I
because
know.
then she's too close.
Yeah.
Because Yeon-jin
She's
snapped
she's
just
at
when they
fault
found out.
too in a way.
Right.
Yeah.
Because now she done started some shit. All she did was go say play Paduk with the man. And her playing Paduk was like, you playing Paduk with her is like cheating on me. And he was like, the nerve of you to say something like that.
Do you think she? Do you think Dong-eun ever had feelings for him too?
No.
No. Yeah.
I do
she was
think,
too busy. She's
No,
too
no,
busy
no.
getting her revenge.
I don't think she had feelings for him, but I do think she respected him.
Oh, because he was actually, remember, he took his shoes off if we're going into the house or to her war room. And then she also tells him, she's like, remember when he asks her, why didn't you go after Yezhor? Because that would have been the perfect way to get to Yeon-jin. And she was just like, I didn't do that because of you. You know?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't go after the baby.
Yeah, I didn't go that because of you. Because like you said, I think she respected. I don't know.
I think she got to know him and realized that he was not a bad person. He was just a shallow man.
Yeah.
And so
I don't think he's shallow anymore. I think he's learned his lesson. Okay?
No,
he's eating
no.
a kimbap. He's
No,
eating a
once he
kimbap at a
started throwing
convenience
hands
store.
outside of a jail, then it was just like, oh, he had to step his pussy up. No. I get it. And so, so when Hyun-nam leaves Sarangee the car.
Yeah, so she delivers. So Dong-eun leaves her car to Song-hee. So Hyun-nam is on her last mission. She's going to see everyone. She's wrapping things up. So she gives Song-hee the car, and then she gives like a bag full of cash to the nurse Ajuma. Okay,
Yeah.
and then she tells the nurse Ajuma, "Hey, you do whatever with this. Thank you so much for everything. This is up to you. You can handle it. You can keep it. Whatever."
$1 billion won.
And then they both ask Hyun-nam, is she going away? Is Dong-eun going away somewhere?
Right. And I'm like, oh, she going, because she already left old boy. So I don't know what tent she was sleeping in after that. And so.
She hasn't left him yet. She
that's
leaves him
true.
in a second.
True, my
She's
bad.
leaving the ladies first.
So she leaves the ladies first. But
and
then I was
then
just
now,
like. And so now
Say
she
goodbye.
goes, let's go to the ocean. Which I thought was cute. And I'm like, oh, they're going on a trip. And then I realized they went to the water when it was cold. I was like, boo hiss.
but this scene made me so happy because they looked so genuinely like they both looked like they were enjoying themselves. Like she was laughing at him.
Because he was singing to her in the car.
I
You ever had a boy sing to you?
No.
Thomas, like, yeah, he's funny. Well, he's tone deaf. Sorry.
Boys sing to me all the time. When I
Boys
was,
sing to you all the time. They like
What-
serenade
no,
you.
when I was younger, like boys would be like, you'd be on the phone with the boy and they start singing to you.
Okay, I'm
Sometimes
sorry.
I got
If
older.
a guy broke out into song on a phone call, I'd be like, "What's the f***'s going on?"
It's cute.
Have you ever sang to a girl?
When I was younger, I think I have.
See?
When
yeah,
I-
it's
What? I
cute.
never had that.
When I used to play guitar and
Oh. I never had a guy.
I was kind
of
of ODing though. That was a bit
No,
extra.
you weren't.
No, I never
bring it
had.
back?
Yeah,
It was in your heart.
I never had a guy sing to me. No.
On the phone?
No,
Maybe it's a black
no.
dude thing.
I
or
don't
a
know.
Korean man thing. I don't know. It's a
don't
TV
know.
thing. But yeah, boys sing
Yeah.
all the time on the phone.
알았어. Oh,
The one who's changed his number all the time?
Thomas should call me and he should sing to me. But again, he's toned.
Also, that don't seem like Thomas
It might even
vibes. I
sound
feel like-
better if it's toned up.
I
'cause you
feel
know
like
it's
he
true.
would FaceTime you working out.
He FaceTimes me all the time. It's a little excessive.
I love
He's
a-
a FaceTimer.
sweet.
I'm like a very much like
That's 'cause you
I'm
always-
a texter. I don't like
FaceTiming is genius.
Ah,
Now, here's
FaceTime
another thing with the
bothers
FaceTime.
me.
If your homegirl FaceTimes you, then now I'm just trapped on a phone call. Sometimes the FaceTime's being held hostage. Like one of my friends, like she was
For
in the shower, she set her
sure.
phone up, we were just talking, and I'm just like, Greg, could you talk to me? She's like, no,
okay,
you're fine.
that drives me crazy. It's a very non-millennial thing. I think it's a very Gen Z thing.
No, for sure there's Gen Z
I think
things.
like if my friend ever video messaged or video called me, I'd be like, what the is wrong? What's
No.
wrong? You
I've
know?
definitely gotten a lot of FaceTimes from like
Younger people.
yeah, that I've
yeah.
never spoke to on the phone yet, but I
Yeah.
got the contact and then they FaceTime me. I'm like, what the fuck?
Fuck, I'm like,
Is
get
going
away
on?
From me.
No, one of my friends FaceTimes people all the time, and I'm just like, but sometimes you're like, girl, I can't do anything else because I have to look at you.
It's
Yeah.
But like,
weird.
if you're like, but also it's like if you have someone, a paramour who you're speaking to who doesn't live in the same city as you, a FaceTime is great.
I've never
Because we don't live, because we're talking, but we don't live in the same place.
Well, that to me makes sense if you're like dating someone if
Yeah.
it's a long distance.
Yeah,
but
or a close friend. So I'm talking about like
Yeah.
a first phone call where
no,
we've
I've never met you.
And I'm
no,
like-
that's insane.
I'm like, yo,
No, because my friends, I'm like, no, because like my
decline.
Yeah, no, like if we're friends and I haven't talked to you in a while, then it's like
That's fine, yeah.
Or if hey, I'm in Walmart, you want this thing? You're like, let me
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
it's like, oh, do you?
Yeah, you want
yeah.
this thing or hey, what's
functional.
right? I'm on WhatsApp. You want to hey,
Yeah.
what kind of chips do you want? Like that makes sense to me. But sometimes it's like,
Or we're all together, like, yo,
Yeah,
he's
oh
here,
my God.
he's here.
ah, stupid, you not being here,
Yeah.
loser.
Not like-
What are you doing?
But I find it odd because I'll be walking, like sometimes in LA, like there'll be young kids and they're just like on their they're like crossing the sidewalk, and I'm like, watch where the you're going.
They can be streaming,
Natural
too.
selection.
They're also
Oh,
streaming.
you freaks, man.
Natural
Anyways, I
selection.
can't.
They're live on TikTok.
I know, maybe.
We used to go to war.
I know, no longer. This is what we do now.
There's no more draft.
Content's the new war. We still got drafts too.
Content's the new war.
That's the shirt.
Content's the new. You need to trademark that. So Dong-eun, they're having a great time, and they go to this lighthouse, okay? And then Yeo-jeong goes to the 편의점, and he's buying beer and all this stuff, and then he's so
all
excited.
giddy,
I
yeah.
know. And then she
He's
calls
like, I got
her.
more beer. And she's like, bye.
She calls her. She's like, "End is now. The end has come." You know. And
End is
she's
nigh.
like literally.
This is the
she's
last
like,
stop.
This
That's
is the
what she
last
said.
stop. This is the 마지막. Yeah. This is the last stop.
Yeah.
I thought that was I thought that was up.
It is f***ed up. I was like, damn, girl. Like, what's
Doing
happening?
old boy like that, like bro. But like I said, I've broken up with somebody, and like our last date was amazing because he was like, I know you're gonna break up with me because I'm doing dirt. I'm just like, as long as you know I'm gonna break up. He's like, yeah. So, but the panic on his face when he ran up out that joint,
I just, you know, she's abandoning him, and he really he's the character that really needs someone too, because Dong-eun at this point, she's like executing, like she's expressing her rage. He, on the other hand, is like so bottled up.
he's stuck.
He's like, I got a collection of knives, and he goes home and he fantasizes like killing people. You know what I
and
mean?
now all of a sudden he's a blacksmith.
If it
Yeah.
came down to it, do you think he'd choose getting revenge, right, as his life's purpose as of now, but he can't have that and choosing love? What do you think he'd pick?
Oh, I think he would choose love. Only because he's surrounded by people, but it's still lonely. And I think because he's using Dong-eun's revenge it's like living vicariously
See through her.
So he got a taste of his own revenge by being her executioner.
Yeah.
So through that, I think he'll be fine. If it's not a relationship with Dong-eun, he's never gonna get that because he didn't help anybody get revenge.
Yeah.
So I think he can only be in love with her and have that love sustained him because he helped her with her revenge.
Right.
But if it's with anybody else, no.
I think that was my biggest takeaway from this drama is like revenge might be the best thing for a relationship. And I was also thinking about what's the revenge sex like? Like after you get revenge and you're like,
Let's bone.
Should we?
Let's see how.
You know?
I don't know, dog. I've never been approached with these kind of thoughts.
I know.
I never even considered it.
Jumping kind of ahead, but you know, like, remember when she's like, I'm gonna help you with your revenge now,
I know.
and then they start making out. What do you think happened after that?
I mean, of course they had the sexy time. Of course
I don't think they had sexy time.
Of course they had
definitely
sexy
had-
time. You know how long? Do you know? They started kissing,
no.
and I was
I
just
think
like,
Homo-
no.
1,000%.
I think she's gonna go very slow. I mean, in all seriousness, I think she's been through a lot. She probably. You think she's having sex with him? Absolutely not. She's been
she
traumatized
came back.
I'm to love him.
Hold on. Let's
They
keep
probably
going.
hold hands.
But you know, like their dirty talk, like it's like they're going away
I
at
don't
it,
think
going to
they
work,
have dirty talk.
I
and
don't
then they're
think
like,
dirty
talk.
how should we kill him?
thought of
How should we
that?
kill him? Ugh. You like that? You like the scenario? Ugh.
Okay,
I want to
so-
kill him.
So then.
Wild.
Okay, so.
Hey, Sarangees. The Glory is probably my favorite K-drama ever. I watched a lot of them. I got into K-dramas on accident with Cinderella and the Fortnite. Anyway, I will say, I was waiting for y'all to come around to Puppy Man because I understand he looks really young, but the way that he just turns his face when he's about to do something evil is chef's kiss, okay? Broody CEO man, very hot. I understand. I get it. But it's something about Puppy Man's face. He acts so good. I just love revenge. And Korean people do revenge so well. So I love the podcast. No one in my life watches K-dramas, except my best friend's sister who's 4 hours away. And we don't talk like that. But we when we get together, we gab. So in my immediate area, there's nobody for me to gush about the K-dramas like that. So I'm going to finally find a podcast that I can listen to, and it's like I'm talking about K-dramas with two of my friends. So good, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Also, Dose, I've been a fan for a long time. I love you. And Chrissy. Just say it. Okay, y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.
Final confrontation between Yeon-jin and Dong-eun. I love the scene so much. Okay, so much happens. Okay, so Dong-eun visits Yeon-jin, right? Mm-hmm. And then Yeon-jin is clearly still kind of like she's losing her mind. You kind of see that she's like going through it, right?
You know what? I don't like that she's losing her mind.
No, I love it.
No, I don't
think
like
she's
it.
like
No.
She's getting tortured.
She's getting consequences, but I feel like she could have stayed in her same Regina George era. I mean,
like she's still Regina George. She's still like,
but
hey,
yeah,
like all this cursing.
I love that she's staying in character. She's stuck to the bit. She's like,
did.
I don't give a.
I know.
She's like, I don't care because
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you. But I don't like. But the thing is, she's very unhinged. But it makes sense. But just a part of me just wanted her to just be
a little bit more with it.
a little bit more with it.
Basically, Dong-eun's like, I want you to never forget this. I want you to feel it in your bones. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? What I've done to you, okay? But then this is the interesting part, okay? Yeonjin's just kind of like, do you really think that I'm going to stay in here forever? And then Dong-eun's like, yeah, I actually do. I don't think you're going to get out of this, right? And then she goes, okay, so the translation was a little bit off, but she says to her,
Call Netflix.
whether she's alive or not, Dong-eun wants Yeonjin's world to be full of Dong-eun and to feel it deep in her bones how unfair this is to her. This is what she's telling Yeonjin. She's like, I want you to feel how unfair this is to you, right? So she says, 억울하게. But when Yeonjin hears this, she's like, what do you mean unfair to me? I should be the one saying that to you, not the other way around. What are you talking about? She's like, what's unfair to me? What's unfair?
What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do? What are you not telling me? And
Yeah.
then we get a flashback to Myeong-oh's murder, right? Right after Yeonjin hits him, she runs off. This scene was nuts, okay? Out of nowhere, you see Kyunglan, okay?
Why?
She was there the entire time. And I'm like,
Why is she sleep in the storeroom?
Yes.
Not
And
only do you work here all day, but you sleep in the back.
Also, Myeong-oh, like, if you knew, because he's like, Kyung-nan, it's like, if
He
you
goes,
knew.
are you back there? Are you back there?
He's like, I know you're back there. And it's like, why would you do all of this knowing that someone, like there's a witness?
Because there's a witness.
Oh, so he was
if
worried that
anything happened.
Okay.
Also, I don't think he cared because he was cocky. Because remember, he'd already stolen all of Jae-joon's clothes, right? Put on everything he owned, like an episode of Friends, right? Yeah. And then he is being cocky because he even asks Yeon-jin to wear a condom or not, trying to blackmail her. Yeah. He doesn't care that there's somebody in the back room because she doesn't say anything anyway. She was bullied by them as well. Yeah. So she's in the back room, and so she hears this.
She hears all of it, and she's like terrified. And then she hits the final, this wasn't the final blow. She hears Yeon-jin hitting him. He calls after, she comes out, and he's trying to like crawl to her. He did not. So Yeon-jin did not kill him. Yeon-jin did not kill him. He's crawling. He's like, oh my God, help me. But then she has a flashback. Kyung-nan has a flashback to Myeong-oh sexually assaulting her. And I'm assuming he rapes her, right? And she's like, oh my God, get the away from me. And she's the one who delivers the final blow.
Well, because also, it's not like he's asking for help in a nice way either. No, he is like, grabbing her. And he's like, help me, you bitch. Why would I help you?
I know.
I'm going to let you lay here because I feel like she wasn't going to help him. Yeah. But she couldn't let him just lay there because he was grabbing on her and pulling on her. I know. And it almost seemed like, I'm like, even in the midst of you dying, you're going to attack me again? No, you die tonight.
It's crazy. So then we see Kyung-nan calling Dong-eun and being like, hey, I need you to help me.
Bro, this flashback and a flashback truly messed me up for 2 seconds. Only on a Korean drama have I ever seen a flashback and a flashback.
Yeah. Was that Christopher Nolan movie? When they go into
Inception?
Inception. This is Inception.
Yeah, are the kids here? Like it was a flashback to the murder, but then a flash forward in the flashback of her. She texts Dong-eun and she confesses. Yep. And she's like, listen, I will help you, but regardless of what happens, Yeon-jin needs to be the suspect.
Yeah, Yeon-jin needs to be the suspect.
Because my question is, she also grabbed the bottle too.
They all grabbed a bottle.
So I guess she can say, oh, I worked there.
I think I think she worked there. I think they try to wipe off the fingerprints,
Because if it goes down like that, then Yeon-jin actually wiped her fingerprints off that bottle. The only fingerprints that would be on the bottle.
But it's not the bottle that gets her, right?
The DNA.
The DNA on the yeah.
That's what gets her.
Because all they can do is go, oh, the fingerprints have been wiped off, but he definitely got busted in the head with his bottle.
I think I specifically remember, like I was watching really closely how she grabbed the bottle. I think her sleeves were rolled like up to her hands.
Oh, Kyung-nan?
Yeah. I might be wrong, but I think I remember seeing that.
So this is interesting too. So Kyung-nan apologizes to Dong-eun for abandoning her in high school.
Because when I saw that flashback, I was like,
they were friends.
And I was like, Kyung-nan.
Yeah.
Is that the homegirl is that the girl from Siesta? That was her friend?
That was her friend. And this moment's really, like, this is bittersweet because Dong-eun is honest. She's protecting Kyung-nan the way Kyung-nan didn't protect her, right?
But she apologized.
Stepping up. She apologized. So she's like, I'm going to take care of it because she's protecting both of them because they were both victims, Yeah. But then we come back to go back to the present. Yeah. And this is
back
what
to the future.
Dong-eun is alluding to. She's telling her, hey, Yeon-jin, there's something you don't know. Right? And Yeon-jin's like, tell me, what is
thought
this?
that she killed him too.
So she's like, what do you mean? Like, what's unfair? What's unfair? What would I be regretful for? So in the translation, they say instead of unfair, they say regret. What am I regretful for? To me, regretful has a different meaning than being unfair.
Yeah, because regret means that you would have to feel sorry for something. Unfair is something that happened to you.
Yeah, exactly. So I hated that translation because instead of saying unfair, they said regret. And in Korean, it was ogurada, which means like, oh man, it's like this is the injustice of it all. Like, this is unfair. Like,
I can't wait for you to work for Netflix.
I mean, I don't understand why they translated it that way, but So then she's screaming, okay? Yeon-jin's like, tell me, what am I?
Because
What
they
is
kept
this?
going, prisoner 2678, sit down.
Yeah. And she's like, I'm gonna kill you. She gets pulled away. Dong-eun is on the rooftop. And then she's narrating. She's like, if you actually says something like, Yeon-jin, you don't need to kill me. I'll do that myself.
Right. And I was like, what?
Oh,
and then she was like, this is my last letter to you. And I was like, what are we doing?
I know.
What are we doing?
She's burning the photos of the bully. She's saying goodbye to the past. She's like, Yeon-jin아. Like, she's saying bye to Yeon-jin. She's like, the person I wanted to kill. Like, all this stuff, okay? So she wishes everyone a painful life. And and I hope their end is as hot as burning in fire, okay? Then this was honestly the saddest. Like, I was crying. I teared up.
Oh, this was my girl what moment.
Okay.
This was my girl what moment because it was just like, what the hell is the whole point of this? You done went through billions of won to get to this point, and you have the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to get up on this roof and then take yourself out? Bitch, are you serious?
Well,
She has no more purpose.
Well, my thing was, I thought,
So happy she would die.
well, that too. So there was a line. So anyways, to describe the scene, she is standing on the ledge and it flashes back to herself in high school because she had gone back and forth about, jumping, right? Mm-hmm. And to your point, she loses her purpose. But for me, I thought, honestly, her doing this made a lot of sense. The way I interpreted it, I think her goal was always to get revenge on the bullies. Mm-hmm. And then once she finds peace, like getting revenge will bring her the peace that she needs. And that's why she says, I want to be happy. So I want to be so happy I can die. Mm-hmm. I think the end goal was for always her to leave. Like, I think she always wanted to commit suicide. That was the goal. And I think for the first time, like,
oh, I'm not going to
like,
leave you the satisfaction of me killing myself without y'all getting taken care of.
Yeah, she wanted to
first.
take care of them, and then she wanted to take care of herself. And I think her action, if she ended up jumping, I think that's the first thing. Like, it's the first time in her life that she actually took agency of her own life, because everything else she's done up until this point was for revenge purpose, right? But this now, because she's at peace, this is the first time she's deciding to really do something for herself.
A little present for herself.
Crazy.
It's crazy,
Treat
right?
yourself.
She could have got a pedicure.
But you know what I mean,
God
though.
damn.
But like, I understand, though, and I feel
Yeah,
like
I see your point.
Like,
No,
it would have been a very like
I
ending would have been
understand.
sad, but beautiful ending though in that way.
I understand for the character.
yeah.
But for the audience, it's me in my bedroom doing my steps going, bitch, like, do you want to, because it's,
I don't know. It would have been a poetic ending. I feel like
I feel like it's,
like I understand why they didn't do it. But,
no. I understand why she wants to do it.
yeah.
And but the reason I made it a girl what is because it's well, actually, honestly, the mom showing up is more. It's like the whole rooftop scene is my girl what moment, because Yeon-jung's mom shows up to intervene and stops Dong-eun and begs her not to jump because she said, if you die, you'll kill my son too.
Yeah.
And I am here to to save my son.
Yeah,
I'm here to
yeah.
save my son.
Yeah.
She said, because when my son told me everything that you were up to,
Yeah.
I said for him to help you, and that would help him.
Yep.
And she was like, you're going to save my son from the hell of getting these letters from old boy in prison.
Yep.
And she turns around and goes, your son is in hell? And now she has a new mission.
Yep.
But for me, it's one, I understand why her character was like, I did it. Let's go. Because you're still, even though you got the revenge, you're still going to be haunted by all of those memories, right? Yeah. So you're still dealing with the trauma. Every time you look down, your body's still whatever.
Yeah.
You're still dealing with it. And people, and so it's like, we all understand that being alive every day, because people are like, oh, life is short. No, it's not. Being alive is the longest thing you're ever going to do.
Yeah.
If you live for one day or if you live for 100 years, your life is the longest thing you'll ever do, right?
Yeah.
And so I get it. But old girl popping up on the roof, I'm like, how did she know where she was at? Why is she up here? But I can tell you, when I saw her a couple episodes ago, when she was looking at those letters from the old boy in jail and see and the way she the way she got upset, I was like, oh, they haven't activated her yet. They haven't activated her yet. She ain't had her big scene yet. Yeah. And so when she popped up on the roof, I was like, that's why they paid her.
I think she was keeping tabs on Dong-eun the entire time because there are scenes in the previous episodes where she would like see her at the hospital. Like she recognized her. She knew who she was. But I think that I think it's appropriate. I think it made sense for her. I mean, it's random that she just popped up and she was like following her around, but it made sense though for Dong-eun and Yeo-jeong to be together. I think it made sense for the mom to be the person to save her. And then you see what Yeo-jeong, and I think it's almost kind of like...
Because also, who else would have been able to do it?
I know.
Because real estate Ajuma wouldn't have got up the steps. No, she would have. She got the whole house.
I think she would.
But like,
yeah.
Oh, that was kind of like, is that a K-drama trope? Like how the fuck? Why did they have to make everything connected? Like
that's
even
a K-drama
that?
trope.
That's a K-drama.
Everything is connected.
Yeah.
It's like the love interests were like, I can remember what show I was watching where like the love interests knew each other in the womb.
Yeah.
Like a Jesus John the Baptist situation. It's like, oh, we've been friends since before we were born because our moms are best friends. But it's because it's like we didn't want her to actually. Because we don't want her to actually die on the ledge. I think that would have taken the audience out. I think it would have affected. I think an American audience wouldn't have understood it. I think a Korean audience would have understood it better than an American audience would have understood it.
I think it
But
would
even
have
the
been.
Korean audiences would have been like, F that.
bullshit.
That ruined everything for us.
I think, like, I don't know.
Because to get revenge, because the whole point of getting revenge is to be able to live a better life. You got revenge and then killed yourself? Yeah. Bitch, that
What kind of
sounds
message do you
insane.
think that sends?
That's true. That's true.
I don't think...
It might tell you the message to not get revenge all the time. It might tell you the message to sit down and go to therapy.
So we jump 6 months later, okay? Yeo-jeong at the Paduk Park crying sad, okay? He's like, oh, you know. Yeon-jin is in prison. Her mom is also in the same prison.
I knew her and her mama was going to be in the same
they
jail.
walked by each other. And Yeon-jin, this made me real sad.
This made me
Yeon-jin
sad.
was like, Oma. And then her mom fucking ignores
Yeah.
her. I'm like, you bitch. You fucking bitch. Awful, awful. Then Yeon-jin is out of it. So, like, she's in her cell. And then the ladies are like, 이쁘나, like, you know, hey, pretty thing, like, why don't you do the weathercast for us?
I love, weather girl.
Yeah, weather
Hop
girl.
up, I was like that. And the way she hopped up so quick and tied her shirt up, and I was like, oh, she's getting bullied in jail.
Oh,
She's getting bullied.
I didn't think that. I thought she was just kind of out of it. So she was like,
The
like,
way
you know,
she hopped,
like,
the way she hopped up like that, because it wasn't like, hey, girl, because the thing is, she's crying as she's doing it. And the lady just kind of laying on the ground with the other one just playing in her hair. She's getting
They
bullied.
definitely made her do it before.
Yeah.
You know?
Also, I'm worried that now she got to be on a computer every morning finding out what the weather is. I hope she got the hours on the computer. Otherwise, she's just making up weather. They're just like, it's a sunny day. I'm like, nah, it's
I did
clearly
think about
raining
that
outside.
too, like logistically, like how did she get the actual
Or
weather?
just like, she just was like,
she just
so the barometric pressure, yeah, she's getting, because the way she hopped up and
I
the
know.
panic on her face and because it's like she's mourning the life she didn't have, but also you can tell she had to get up.
And you know
phenomenal
what's
acting.
Phenomenal.
The
what's-
teardrop fell like right
Hey.
at the
So-
right moment.
Fun fact: Im Ji-yeon, the actress, she said that this was the hardest scene for her to film. She said this was
Interesting.
the hardest because at this point they were towards the end and it emotionally zapped them. So like all the bullies talk about this. They were like afterwards they're like, let's never do anything like this. Hara said this to Yeon-jin and everyone was like, yeah, let's not do this again because this was just emotionally just so traumatizing for everyone. So then we find Dong-eun at the monastery, okay? She's been there for 6 months.
But she ain't shaved her head, so she don't mean it.
Yeah, so she's there working, but then we see Hye-jeong's ex-mother-in-law, right? You remember the lady that they used to go to the temple together?
Oh, that's who that lady
That
is.
Ajuma,
Okay.
yeah. She happens to be, I believe, she is like a criminal, like
She's loaded now.
She's a what do you call it?
Loan shark.
She's a loan shark. I think she has a criminal situation.
She says to her, if you need a loan.
She's like a gang. She has a gang leader.
Yeah.
You know?
Loan sharking.
No, I think she has some influence. You know what I
That's-
mean?
that's none of my
She
business.
felt like, let me take care of it.
I don't think she's a crime madam.
I think she is. Oh no, How is she able? So
She's for
basically,
sure-
No. She's a crime
she
magnet.
is because the way Dong-eun is
organization.
basically asking her to move Yeo-jeong's killer to a more
More dangerous prison.
more dangerous prison. Okay.
Oh, no. I'm kidding. I know she's up to no good.
Okay. So she's like, okay, I'll take care of it. I'll help you, right? Because she likes Dong-eun, and she's like, thank you so much for breaking up my son's marriage. You know, thank God. You know, we took care of that.
Wait, whose mother is she?
She is Hye-jeong.
The little ajushi that Hye-jeong was engaged to.
Hye-jeong was engaged to a guy. Okay.
Little ugly dude.
Yeah, she was engaged to a rich guy before she broke it off
who's
with him
Hye-jeong?
to give. Hye-jeong is the girl with.
Oh, that's her mom?
No, that was her would-be mother-in-law.
Oh,
Her
okay,
fiance's
okay.
mother.
Right.
Right.
Oh, okay. Now it's come back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I had to think about that too. I was like, who is this woman?
Also, that lady looked way too fancy to be in a monastery. I'm like, oh, she don't stay here.
No. And then she has a
front.
nice car, and
It's
she
the
has
front.
she has her people, she has her henchmen around her, and then she offers Dong-eun a no interest loan if she ever needs one. That made me laugh. She's like, I'll do it for you, girl.
And
Because
that's
you
how-
know, eventually you're gonna need a loan.
know.
You know.
If she knew that she didn't just gave a lady a bag of money.
I know. So then we go. Dong-eun shows up. She's done with her monastery because she could lock that in. She shows back up to Yeo-jeong. Could you
But did
imagine?
she leave? Did she need to leave the boy for 6 months, or she had to leave the boy for 6 months to stay at the
She
monastery?
did. Yeah, for the revenge. Yeah, she shows up to his place as if nothing happened. Okay,
But how does he realize that she shows up? Because of the paduke.
yes, because it's very clever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeo-jeong's like, I can't believe you left me. That's super cruel, you know. And she tells him, she's like, I missed you, right? And he asks why she left. She says, maybe it was for love, not revenge. Oh, and then they kiss, right? And then he's like, my revenge isn't going well.
That revenge sex. I'm talking.
With revenge sex,
Coming.
okay. So he admits to her that his revenge plan is not going well. And then she offers to be his executioner. It's
Because
very
he's
sweet.
too hands-on.
I
She just showed you
know.
how to do this, and now you're trying to get a job where old boy works, you idiot.
And I also think her offering to be the executioner, it's like the first time she's ever done something like selfless. I think she really likes him. You know, she stopped herself from, because she wants to help him. Because she likes him.
Because she goes, wait, he's in hell? Because that's why I was saying this was the shift, where it's just like, okay, I'm going to help Hye-jeong get revenge. She does not end up taking her own life because the mama goes, help my son. And like, oh, your son needs revenge? And so now, all she do is out here, she getting people, she is Batman.
Yeah. Okay. Then this scene, I really cried. Oh my God. So the landlady, okay, we finally figure out what happened between them. Okay. So Dong-eun is writing a letter to the landlady thanking her for helping because she remembers everything. Okay. We find out, she's like, I understand why you rented the apartment to me for cheap, okay? Because remember, she was like, why is this apartment cheap at the very beginning? And then we flash back where, that scene where she was
Walking in
she
the
was
river?
like scratching herself in the Han River because her scars are
hurt.
bothering her. She was like, oh, the Han River like the cold water would feel better. So she goes in. You also see the landlady, and she's trying to commit suicide too because of her son
died.
who had died.
So the fact she looked over and was like, oh, not you too.
I
Okay,
know.
let
So
me-
they're both, yeah. But like, isn't that so? I think in that moment, she saw the landlady sees Dong-eun and kind of snaps her back into reality.
Yeah.
So they both kind of save each other. So they pull each other out. And the Ajuma's like, the landlady's like,
The
it's
water's
really
too
cold. The
cold.
water's too cold. Let's wait until the water gets warm. I was like sobbing.
Because she
It's
said,
just like-
because she's like, how could you do this? And she said, what are you talking about? You looked over. She goes, we were doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't get emotional because I was like, what the f? Like, did we need this connection?
Yes. Because I think the whole point is, I think Dong-eun felt like there was no one around her to help. But
That's what
now
she
in
said.
this letter, she's like,
why
I realized.
Why couldn't the grandma tell her from the jump? Like, remember that time?
I think she was being respectful.
Also, the age makeup is amazing.
I
don't
know,
if they're
I
making
know. I know.
I don't know if grandma's actually young grandma, they make her old, or it's like, because real estate harmony is just like, are you really the young one with the black hair, or are they aging you up? Like, I can't.
Yeah. I mean, I think she's like high money. So
She's
I think they're
high money,
aging her down. Makeup was good.
But the way they make them younger.
I know. It's crazy. We circle back to the devil's trumpet, okay? Because that landlady's like, I wonder if she'll come visit me after she finishes reading the letter, and you see the devil's trumpet, but then you see Dong-eun over her scar, she got tattoos of the devil's trumpet.
Yeah, here's the thing about a scar. You can't do that.
You can't do that. Maybe she got treatment.
She got a temporary tattoo.
Okay, so
it is very obvious.
I did like this moment though. I was like, oh, full circle.
It was gorgeous that she had the
I
tattoo,
know.
but the thing about scar tissue is that your skin is not the same. So, but I thought it was cute, but also that fake tattoo was so fake.
I know.
I was like, them fake boobs look better than that
That fake tattoo.
Bro, that tattoo was like,
You know her boobs were CGI.
Who?
You know,
Hye-jeong shows her
Hye-jeong, like,
boobs?
Oh, okay. So
You wonder why they look weird too?
I don't know. I didn't know if I imagined that whole thing happening.
What?
oh, it happened.
But okay, yeah. I
because
remember
he didn't
that.
watch that part, because he watched it a long time ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So maybe in the
yeah.
recap they're not like
Oh, you
showing.
recap?
know?
Yeah, that's true. But I was
Why-
like, why
why-
do these look weird? And then because they were CGI'd fake boobs.
Yeah.
Why was that necessary? I don't even know.
I
Why
know.
was it? She could have just been in a bra.
Yeah.
Shock value. I'm telling you that the writers wanted a lot of shock value in this, but we see that Dong-eun is back in school. I think she's studying to be an architect, which makes me really
And there's
happy.
the kids in the back talking mess. They're like, oh, she did so great. And
I know. She's a smart girl. Okay. But then Dong-eun and Yeo-jeong are chatting about Jae-joon, okay? Because we're assuming Jae-joon died, okay? They're like,
And
we wonder what happened to
From the
him.
white truck of doom.
Doom.
Yeah.
Then we go back. It's a flashback to
Flashback and a flashback and a flashback, baby.
Run it back.
Run it back.
We see Jae-joon. He got out of the car, okay? He's covered, he's bloody.
And he's stumbling through a construction site.
and he's going like this, and he's blind, okay?
I saw how high that ledge was. I was like, girl.
So he goes, and it turns into like a horror film. I was like, what is happening? When I first watched it, I was just like, this is nuts. Because he's like, I know someone's here. Who are you? And he's like, Hye-jeong, is that you? Did you send someone? And I'm like, oh my God, this
Why
man-
would she be here?
Because
He
did
abandoned her.
dirty.
I get it.
So then out of nowhere.
But I thought it was just interesting. He said, Hye-jeong, did you, and not saying Dong-eun, did you do this?
Yeah. So then he starts stumbling, and then you see a dark figure, okay?
With a nice tie.
With a very nice tie. Push him! And then he falls, and he falls into a pot of concrete.
And what? But what truck hit him?
Huh?
You notice it was a foreshadow because a concrete truck hit him.
Okay. So then we see To-young holding hands with Yeo at the airport
With that tie.
with a tie.
on.
So To-young kills Jae-joon. Now, my question is, did he do this all on his own?
Who told him?
Exactly. So to me, it's like To-young, okay, so Dong-eun was the person, was like, come meet me here.
She wasn't there.
She wasn't there. Who set up the white truck of doom? I don't think that was a coinkydink, right?
No.
So I think maybe he and Dong-eun,
But then that would be the only thing that she's actually hands-on with.
she's not hands-on. She told him where he was going to be.
So all she did was, hey, go to building B. And then she told To-young, hey, old boy's coming to building B.
Yeah.
You figure this out how you figure this out.
Yeah, because how would if To-young was To-young, was that his construction site? No. Like, I think that there was something that happened that they
No, obviously
kind of
they spoke on the
open-ended.
back end, but what
Yeah.
I'm saying is that, so you think To-young just said, or Dong-eun just said, hey, old boy's gonna be at building B. You figure it out how you
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
You don't think he told her to plan. You know what that made me think about? How many bodies do you think are encased in concrete?
Probably a lot.
A lot.
That's a smart way to kill someone.
It's a very smart
better
way to
than
kill
like
somebody.
the Han River, like,
It's way
the
better than
Hudson
a
or
river.
something. Yeah.
But you got to make sure you do it at the right time.
How do we feel though about To-young being the person to kill Jae-joon? This caught me off guard because I didn't think, like, I understand.
I never thought he would be that hands-on.
Yeah.
That
Same.
caught me
It
off
was
guard.
that was a twist that I wasn't expecting because I felt like it was a little forced because in his character, like his character development, I thought we were going to end with him being like
saint.
a nice person, like he's shallow, but like this,
But I also think it shows you, he's Yeon-jin's husband. Man's about business.
Too, okay.
Because what he was never going to do is, because also Jae-joon was never going to stop coming for Yeol.
That's true.
He was going to find out where they were. He was going to come to the UK and be outside of a soccer game and then be yelling in English, "Hey, I'm not your uncle, I'm your dad.
Father.
I'm your papa," right?
Please.
All right, governor. Like, he was gonna pop up on some nonsense. He was never going to stop coming for them. So he was gonna have to do. And you think that man cares about a restraining order or any type of legal restraint? No, he was gonna have to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's honestly that was a twist.
Now that you say that, it's like, honestly, it was out of character for him.
Yeah, it was. It really
and
was.
I really would have liked him to keep it clean and be like the one, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, he needed to do it for his daughter because this guy was going to come after him. That little reveal though of like the tie and then
That was so smart.
The
to
tie
him
was-
walking
that
was
happily with his daughter. It's like
Through the
it's
airport
like, okay.
with the toy and everything.
Yeah.
Yeo-jeong's revenge plan continues. So a couple things. They go back to the goons that they've hired. It's Hong-ee's goons, right?
Oh, the flip flop.
Yeah, the flip flops. They
Flip
hire
flop with a
him.
bubble jacket.
Then Dong-eun decides to become a volunteer teacher at this maximum, whatever, security threat prison,
Yeah.
right? She reaches out to Hyun-nam, who owns her own banchan restaurant that's named like her daughter's name was Hona's Banchan. Made me. It was very sweet.
But then it's like she opens her own spot, but then she's in there all day,
alone.
and I'm like, she can't. Her old boy is dead. Go get your daughter. I don't understand what's happening.
So she gets a call from Dong-eun or a message being like, "Hello, I need a helper." Right? That's the message.
I was expecting her to put up a sign that says "Gone for 6 months." Like
Yeah,
I was waiting because when she went back to the keypad, I thought she was gonna go, "Oh yeah, by the way, man, I'm gone."
Yeah, Hyun-nam was so excited to get that text message.
But she put that red lipstick on.
I know.
I was in my house going, "Yeah."
Yeah.
So-
it was too sad for her to just be eating bibimbap in the dark.
I know.
Bibimbap in the dark was crazy. That bowl was so big. And that bibimbap.
No, that's an average bowl.
That's what we use.
That's a good bowl.
No.
It's a
I've
good
seen the
mixing
bowl.
bowl.
What I'm saying is, it looked so big. It was so cold. It looked cold. It was big. She was by herself. So I'm just like, this was enough for her to share with her daughter. Her daughter's not there. She's doing this, and all of a sudden she's like,
symbolic bowl.
let me go ahead and get back in action.
Then we see that Yeo-jeong has become a prison medical officer at this other prison, okay?
Because that's not a problem
Yeah.
because the old boy ain't there.
Yeah. So then there's another flashback of Yeo-jeong meeting the killer, and he tells the killer, "I'm going to give you a painful death." And the killer's like, "You can't do that. You're a doctor. You have the oath." And he's like, "That oath only applies to humans. And you clearly, sir, you're not human, right?"
He said, if I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Yeah.
But you're a beast. He's like, you're not human. This doesn't apply. And he goes, no, you can't kill me. And he goes, oh, okay.
And then you see the killer guy get beat up at his other prison. That's why he gets sent to this other prison.
I don't understand why you had a man who used a knife to kill somebody working in a wood shop.
That's true. He gets transferred, and in the transfer, he sees Yeo-jeong and their eyes meet, okay?
My other girl, what?
Oh, yeah.
Was them getting off that prison bus.
Why?
Tied up in a rope.
Yeah, that's how they, That's what they do in Korea.
I said, what in the BDSM is happening?
That's how they usually.
What's the Japanese thing where they tie the people up for the sexy time?
I forget what it's called, but I know what you're talking about.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Bondage?
But it's a specific name because there's a way that you specifically do the ropes.
no, I
but it's
have
a
no
Japanese
idea.
thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Army Hammer guy was into that too.
Yeah.
His whole family.
So there's a whole sex thing where you tie somebody up with ropes, right?
Yeah.
A very specific way you do the knots, tie people up, all of that.
Oh.
And so they're getting, because like in America, it's chains and shit.
I know it's chains,
And the
but
way
here's
I
his
was like,
rope.
what in the Choson era is happening with these boys? You cannot put an American prisoner would laugh at you. And I'd be like, regardless of the background of the person. If I'm an American getting tied up, I'd have been like, the rope? Are you kidding me? I'm a criminal. The are you talking about? I'd be so mad. Like, bro, I have zippers on this pants. You don't think I'm getting out a rope?
Oh
Who
my
the fuck you
God,
playing with?
so
I was in
funny.
my house going, I said first barefoot in jail and now rope. I can't. I can't.
I know.
There's pure criminals in here, but they're sitting up going, rope.
That's so funny. I didn't even realize
On
that.
a prison
Yeah,
transfer?
Yeah, it's in all the K-dramas when you have like people being
On a
transported.
prison transfer?
So, Dong-eun visits So-hee at her gravesite, okay? And then she congratulates them both on reaching 19.
That's what
was
got
like-
me. She said, we can grow up now. That's why I was like, I had to sit. I was doing my steps, right? And I had to sit down. I was like, Lord. She said, we finally get to turn 19. I was like, she's been trapped at 18 for 18 years. She's been stuck.
So sad.
They've been stuck.
Okay, so then this is the final scene, okay? We see Yeo-jeong and Dong-eun, they're driving to the prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
They get out of the car, and if you notice, it's super sunny at one point.
Them
but
clouds
then those
was
clouds, those
rolling.
CGI clouds come rolling in, okay?
Beautiful clouds.
Yeah, they're beautiful
Beautiful
clouds.
clouds.
If you've ever lived in Florida and there's a storm coming,
In the
they
South,
move
it's
that.
like that.
The
In the
South, they
South.
move that quick. If you've
It's
never seen
crazy in the
storms in the
summer.
South,
Wow.
It's
but like a
nuts.
good rain in the
Yeah.
South, though.
You could just see it. So they confess their love for each other and they walk in together into the gates of the prison, okay? And they're ready to start Yeo-jeong's revenge. Okay, so that's how it ends. So my question for you guys is, what do you guys think the ending symbolizes? Like, what does the dark clouds rolling in mean?
They're the dark cloud because their revenge coming into the place. Because everything was fine till we showed up.
Yeah.
And so now, but I do wish when it came to the wrap up, I do wish we would have seen Yeo-jeong get his revenge.
Well, this is why. So this is why everyone's saying I want a season 2, because to me, there's a very obvious
It's
kind
a
of like
cliffhanger,
it's
yeah.
a cliffhanger they left on purpose.
Because Korean dramas don't do cliffhangers.
We never know. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a season 2. Although I feel like a season 2 with like Yeo-jeong's like revenge is a little like we already know what's
he's
gonna
already
happen.
in jail. All we got to do is kill him in jail. That's one episode of a show.
Yeah. I don't know. For me,
It
like,
makes zero sense for me for them to do the season 2. Yeah.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense. It's too easy. We can just spend 16 episodes of trying to kill a man who's already in jail. What is this? A Fox show? No.
I do kind of. I don't know. Like, I don't think I needed to see Yeo-jeong's revenge because I think it's just assumed that they're going to be successful.
Because he said, I'm going to give you, he said, anytime you eat something, anytime you take medicine.
Yeah.
So he told him what he was going to do.
I know, and I almost feel like
But what happens after they get the revenge? Now they're just a regular couple. It's kind of boring.
I think they're going to
They're
get.
not. They're not gonna
open
last.
an agency.
They're not lasting.
A revenge agency.
I don't. God damn.
She almost jumped, and then old boy's mom was like, he's in hell because of the killer. And she goes, he's in hell. She helps Hye-jeong get her revenge. So now it's Revenge Incorporated.
It's so funny. Yeah, maybe they do like they set up a shop. Yeah.
Or the magic is gone now that they will have their revenge, and it's like
Oh yeah, and then they are like, you know
Let's,
what? Actually, we didn't
Or I
really
get
think
to
about. Do we have
actually-
anything in
there's not
common
much-
other than
yeah,
revenge?
there's not much other than that.
Other than
huh?
that and Paduk.
Whether it's Paduk, and then he
Sheree.
cooks,
Yeah, and she's
and they
just
live in a
sh-
museum.
And she's
I
like
don't
in
think
her
she
tent.
cares much. I don't think she's a foodie like that.
No.
So, are we happy with this ending?
Absolutely though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. It made sense.
I love that literally everyone gets what's coming to them. The officer too with the two goons,
Yeah.
like everybody.
Oh yeah, Detective
know.
Ajushi gets what's his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just like again going back to how like it just goes back to emphasize how much pieces of shit they were.
Yeah.
That a lot of the revenge is exacted through them to each other. So all she had to do was kind of move some pieces. Of course, you know, it was very masterfully constructed.
Yeah.
But it was really just moving some pieces and then let them take care of it.
Yeah.
But that's why Jae-joon's ending bothers me.
Yeah, because he should have
Because
just.
he was the only one, because it was like, because Toyoung wasn't actually involved with anything. Toyoung was just a husband,
He was a victim.
right?
Toyoung was a victim.
Of his wife. So I think him taking out Jae-joon is the thing that I did not like.
Well, the throat girl.
Well, she
Got
blinded
the
the man.
revenge, yeah.
She blinded the man, so she got her revenge because they mistreated her too.
Yes.
And so, so I guess him as a victim did take out his revenge on Jae-joon. All right, I'll allow it.
Okay, so did want to say, so I looked into this. So Kim Eun-suk said, the writer, she said that she framed the ending as being about about survivor agency, not about payback. The Glory's ending is about survivors reclaiming control. The romance between Dong-eun and Yeo-jeong isn't a typical love story. It's about shared pain and mutual healing, which we know. So
Trauma bond.
Clap it up for women writers.
Kim
Just the
Eun-suk.
best. Let's go.
Kim Eun-suk, best fucking drama ever. I loved it. Aren't you so glad we covered it?
As there were scenes I definitely had to fast forward through.
Yes,
for my own mental health.
Yes.
But when it comes to the writing of a show, very good, because after all of this, it's like, you almost forget about Mr. Bob.
Oh my God.
You almost forget about the teacher dad.
Oh my God, I forgot to listen. So I wanted to do the final body count, okay? So let's go through all the revenge.
Wait. What happened to the teacher again that slapped her?
His son kills him. Remember?
Yeah.
So this is good. So final body count. Dong-eun's teacher.
1.
He's killed by his son. Mm-hmm. Dong-eun's mom. Institutionalized because of the fire video. Mm-hmm. Yeon-jin. She's imprisoned for Myeong-oh and So-hee's murders. Jae-joon. Blinded by Hye-jeong. Killed by Do-young. Mm-hmm. Hye-jeong. She loses her voice.
And she loses her voice. She loses her future. Because she loses her voice, she loses the fiance because he was trying to marry a rich, right?
Yeah.
So she loses her voice and she loses the fiance.
Yeah. She loses her livelihood.
She uses her livelihood because if a flight attendant can't talk,
What's she gonna do?
it can't be like
She's gonna have to work at the dry cleaning business.
That's
Her parents own a business. We always forget about that. She can just run the business, take over. So Hara is in prison for stabbing Hye-jeong. Hyun-nam's
But
husband.
also, isn't she also in prison for isn't there tax evasion that she did too?
No, her dad's tax evasion.
Okay.
Hyun-nam's husband is killed by Yeon-jin's mom. Mm-hmm. Yeon-jin's mom is in prison for Hyun-nam's husband's murder. Mm-hmm. Detective Ajashi killed by his own cronies.
This is a Game of Thrones level of body count.
And then we forgot Mr. Bob, the crazy teacher. Mr. Bob
The
pedophile.
Got beat up by Jae-joon.
And
Yeah.
goes to jail too, I'm assuming.
Oh.
Is that everyone?
Does he go to jail though?
Yeah.
He goes to
There's a
jail.
lot of evidence against him. Yeah, I think he
Thank
gets
God.
locked up. Yeah, thank God.
Because
What a
the other
freak.
teacher gave her that USB or whatever with the evidence on it.
Yeah.
The best casting of a creep in anything I've ever seen.
This, honestly, okay. It's just so good. Like everything about the show is so good. Okay, so that's everyone. I think we mentioned everyone, right?
That's everybody.
Yeah.
But what was the most epic revenge of all of this?
Like out of this, what do you think is like the craziest, the most epic? Oh man, there's so many. It's so good. God.
Honestly, the mom.
Dong-eun's mom?
Yeah. Setting an apartment on fire.
Yeah, and her recording everything.
That was.
It's crazy.
Oh, and then it's off camera, but the daddy's killer getting killed. Because it hasn't happened yet, but we talk about like a body count. Then Yeo-jeong's.
Oh, in the future, yes. Yeo-jeong, the killer Ajashi.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully he gets,
so we're going to lose him
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
And then everybody gets their revenge. But I think the most epic revenge is Dong-eun being able to get her mom locked up.
Yeah.
Because her mother was the first person to betray her.
I mean, there's so many. I mean,
Maybe it's Jae-joon because not only does he get blinded and it hurts like crazy, right? Mm-hmm. And then he gets hit by a car, the truck.
Yeah.
And then he gets pushed. And
in the wet he falls in the wet concrete.
Not only is he dying, but he drowns.
In concrete.
Because I watched that, the cement going into his mouth.
I always wonder how they shoot that. Like as the actor, because it's like you can stand up.
Yeah. We left out Myeong-oh. Myeong-oh killed by
The bottle.
Yeon-jin and Kyung-nan.
Oh yeah.
We left out Myeong-oh in
It's
the
so funny. I was
brutal.
like, I was sitting here thinking Myeong-oh, but I couldn't figure out why. And yeah, 'cause he got killed by.
Yeah.
That was brutal, but I don't think it's up there. It's just he got his head bashed.
I mean, to me, the craziest.
No, the Kyung-nan, she got revenge for being able to kill Myeong-oh. Yeon-jin didn't get revenge on Myeong-oh. Myeong-oh didn't do
No,
anything
I'm just
into
talking
her.
about how he got killed.
Oh, yeah, the body
Myeong-oh,
count.
yeah.
But yeah,
so-
when it came to revenge, the young lady got revenge on him for him assaulting her.
Yeah. I think for me, the most epic one probably, it's not even, maybe this is the most one of the brutal scenes, but to me, Sara, like, again, she didn't plan it, but Sara stabbing Hye-jeong in the neck was just like, yo, that was
wild.
crazy. Okay.
I loved her too.
Yeah, no, everyone acting like every single bully. Like this drama is so good. It's so good. It's like everyone, you know? My God, thank God we did this. Thank God we did it. So that wraps it up. Thank you so much, Rek, for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, epic drama. Even just hearing y'all talk about it just now, like I was like, damn, there's so much packed in. There's so many layers.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm curious what y'all gonna watch next.
I know. So speaking of Dulce, we have our poll. We already mentioned it. So we're taking a poll with their sarangees. That's how we came up with the glory. So we're polling. The polling closes tonight at 11:59 p.m. Pacific.
So friends, to wrap this up, that was the glory. So
Glorious.
glorious. We
The
did
glory
it.
is glorious.
Glory, Gloria. So friends, what do you think of the pod? Submit your questions, thoughts, prayers, rants, or whatever at chasingkdramas@gmail.com, or call us on our Sarangee Hotline at 213-632-6865 and leave us a message. And we'd love to hear from you directly. Now be sure to follow us on all of our socials and subscribe. The button's down there at the bottom. I don't know where it's at. I'm not a scientist. And follow all of the things, the YouTube, the Spotify, the Apples, and tell your favorite drama addicts about us. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And we'll see you on our next K-Drama Chase. Sarangee!
Chasing K-Dramas is hosted and executive produced by Dulce Sloan and me, Chrissy Choi. I edit the audio and video, and our production is led by Thomas Yuen from TY Media and Go Get 'Em Productions. Our artwork is designed by Yice Cream. We're an indie podcast, and we're always looking for fun partnerships. If you're a brand that's interested in sponsoring our chases, or if you're a fan who just wants to stay in touch, please check out our website at chasingkdramas.com.